Well, hearing coyotes howl at night or seeing their glowing eyes in the woods is certainly disconcerting, but just how dangerous are they? Some people living in Greenville in one neighborhood say they've seen an alarming number of coyotes near their homes, and they're especially concerned for their small pets. Fox Carolina's Margaret Burnquist is live in the newsroom with more on this, and even some families, Margaret, worried that these coyotes may have taken their dog.
It's a major concern. You know, animal trappers and DNR officials will tell you coyotes are everywhere these days. Many of them are driven out of their habitats by commercial and residential development. Now, neighbors along that Roper Mountain Road neighborhood near Roper Mountain Extension say several small pets have gone missing. They assume taken by coyotes.
I know people that were here that have 5 or 6 outside cats, and they have none now. And I mean, they're one by one, they disappear, and then everyone that we talked to said, hey, we seen coyotes.
Dean Cox has lived here for more than 20 years and told us when he first moved to the area, he saw deer all the time. Now he sees more coyotes.
We'll hear them in the night, we'll wake up and they'll be right outside our bedroom window, and you can hear them just yapping as to pups. So it's the whole family of them. So they, man, they're a lot more of them than there was years back.
Trail cam pictures from behind his property have documented all kinds of coyote activity. He says last Tuesday his daughter's 4-pound dog Marley was let out before sunrise. He heard lots of yapping and the dog never came back. And that's not the only incident.
We have another neighbor that's just a couple of streets over, and he had killed 2 coyotes in his yard he was concerned about. And the same day that Marley went missing, he was another little 2 or 3 pound puppy out to go to the restroom, and that when he come back in 5 minutes from getting a cell phone, that pup was gone. So that was 2 of them the same day went missing. And we know that there is coyotes galore all around here.
Wildlife biologist for South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, Tom Swingham, says DNR is getting more calls about coyotes lately.
This time of year, in the wintertime, they tend to howl at night, so that makes them a little bit more noticeable. So we do get more calls this time of year. He
says coyotes don't seem to mind living around people, as long as there's a bit of woodland they can get into during the day.
They're very adaptable to living around people, unfortunately. They're not that dangerous. They're not dangerous to people, other than maybe a small toddler. They will take small pets, and obviously people need to keep a watch on their small pets.
Swingham says we certainly have coyotes here and we always will. And he says the best thing you can do is minimize the amount of food outside your house. That includes pet food out at night, bird feeders that can spill seed on the ground, or even trash that coyotes can get into. Diana, back to you.
Yeah, and Margaret, what about deterrence? What are some things that you can do to keep those coyotes away?
Lots of interesting options here. I spoke with several trappers who said if you're concerned about walking near wooded areas in the evening, any loud noise like an air horn would send coyotes running away, so you can get one of those. There are also ultrasonic devices that can be installed around your property to deter coyotes. Even protective coyote vests for small dogs with a sort of porcupine armor. Those exist too. Reporting live in the newsroom, Margaret Burnquist, Fox Carolina News.